we've got a chance of qualifying for the next round of the Champions League. And then another tough league game. This time it's the Manchester Derby. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Manchester United. And as you heard in the beginning, we have a chance to qualify for the next round of the Champions League. And also we've got Man City, who are lying in third, but look at the table, we're lying in second spot. We are a point behind Liverpool. It has been tough going, it has to be said. After our absolute mauling from Liverpool last episode, we've gone on a little bit of a run as well, back to winning ways, and look at that, a sea of green. Granted, the goals are not flying in, it's been pretty difficult. But we beat Fulham 1-0. Very, very tiring result. We scored after 21 minutes through Sancho, and that was it. We just couldn't put the ball in the back of net. Copenhagen didn't stand a chance. They lost 4-0. James Pereira, Neves and Rashford scoring. I think it was Neves' first goal for the club as well, which was really pleasing to see. And I think we had quite a few. Bournemouth then, we were 3-1 down in this one. We went ahead through Fernandes, and then we found ourselves 3-1 down just before the half hour, and just didn't know which way to look. Haaland getting one back, Skriniar scoring on the half time as well, which left Sancho to score on the 73rd minute. 3-1 down, 4-3 winners. What a game this was. We struggled against Bristol Rovers in the Carabao Cup though. 1-0, 13th minute. We did have a young side out though, to be perfectly honest. Struggled against Southampton away from home, but again, away from home, a very, very tough ground to go to. But we did come away with a victory 1-0, so that was really pleasing. Fred scoring. We haven't heard much of Fred this season, but there you go. He scored a goal. He is still around with us. The Champions League return away leg with Copenhagen, 3-0 winner this time. Martial, we decided to bring Martial up front, and he duly delivered with it. 2 goals inside 3 minutes. Ruben Neves scoring yet again, and then we had a home game against Crystal Palace. Fernandes and Neves scoring, our 2 midfielders. We are just right on Liverpool's heels though, 1 point in it. Manchester City, we play after this next game, are 3 points behind us, so as long as we keep winning we should be okay. And the Champions League at the moment, we win this one, we will qualify. Real Madrid have qualified. We still got the home tie against Real Madrid to finish second in the group behind Real Madrid. I'm all for it. We just need to get past Salzburg in this game, and then we will qualify, and we won't have to worry too much about the game against Real Madrid, although it would be nice to beat them. Finance wise, we've got still 300 million in the bank, which is nice. We've got £32 million transfer budget, which I did have to adjust the wages for because we were overspending, so I adjusted the wages budget, and it just looks a little bit more cleaner now. I think my OCD kicks in a little bit when I see a little bit of red. I don't like seeing it. If we've got the money, let's adjust it. So we did have around about 50-60 million. Now we've got 30, so we did have to sacrifice a fair bit, but it's for the greater good. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more in January, and possibly add one more player in. I think, I'm not sure who yet though, but we want to use some of our youngsters. Mason Greenwood, he's ready. I think he's ready to come in and challenge Haaland. Maybe in case of we bring Haaland and Greenwood together. Injuries wise, Wan-Bissaka, he's our star player apparently. Groin strain is still out for another 3 weeks. McTominay is out with a twisted ankle, is out for another week, and Tuanzebe is out for a couple of days as well, so he's going to be missing this game. Okay, then the side that we have got away at Salzburg: De Gea in goal, Dalot, Skriniar, Maguire and Shaw at the back. We've got Fred and Pogba, Barbosa on the right hand side, Fernandes, Rashford on the left hand side, and then we've got Martial up front. Just a lot of our players are very, very tired, but they are on the bench. Haaland, Williams, James, Sancho, Fosu-Mensah, Neves and Chong. Got a very, very good side. I mean, I don't think we really need to bring anybody else in unless we find another star player. And if you can think of anybody that we can bring in or have a look at, then please let me know in the comments below. We're looking for one more player. I'm not sure where to put him because I think we have got, well, I think we've got quite a good side. I was looking at Oblak at one point to replace De Gea. Maybe I've done a straight swap purely for the reason that Oblak's younger, but De Gea is playing at his prime anyway, so It'd be stupid to let him go. And plus he's on 300 odd grand a week, so I was hoping to reduce the wages a little bit, but we may not need to. Salzburg then. Haaland wants to play against them, but he is kind of a little bit tired. Berisha. Tell you what, he's not a bad lad, is he? 10 goals in 17. Wow, that's quite good. I tell you what, that's not bad going as well, though. He's done at least one every two for this team, Roundup. He's out on loan, though. But looks like Salzburg have brought him back, and he's duly delivered. Right, let's straight into the changing rooms. Let's play this game. Challenge them to pick up where they left off. Okay, I'm not sure where that was. If we can get a victory, we will finish. Well, we will qualify for the next round. And we're closing them down very, very quickly. They've just barely got out of the box. Victor now with the ball. Shall we challenge him? Dalot, you know, in your own time, stick your foot in there if you would like. Over the top, and he's done Dalot. Victor's done Dalot. Why Dalot not even chasing him back, my friend? Come on. You need to be a little bit quicker than that. We need to... Wober, where's Wober? Left hand side. We need to exploit that bit, because Wober's looking rather tired. And Dalot is just messing around there. Barbosa. Cross comes in. Nobody picking it up at all. And they get away very, very easily. 5 minutes gone. And Salzburg are looking very good, actually. Skriniar up there. Good header. Fred. Pogba. I don't like playing pair of them two together because they're both alike. But Fred is playing... Well, he's hardly featured this season. And I do want to play him a little bit more as well. Because I found out in the last season that you play him a fair bit. And there's a goal. Fernandes scoring. Third goal of the season. Martial with the... assist. We noticed last season Freddie played in virtually every game, and I tell you what, he was an absolutely beast in the centre. Same with Twanzebe, he's not really featured this much since Skriniar's come in. He's not featured this much at all, and oh, it's took a nasty deflection though. But we'll take it. 1-0 to the good. That does mean at this present moment in time we are qualifying with ease. De Gea with the goal kick. He plays out to Skriniar, who's got a player on him, very, very closely marked. And Pogba just gives it away like that. He didn't even attempt to try and win it back, but Dalot does though. Steps in front though, and the ball gets passed up to Martial, back to Fred. And the pitch is looking rather choppy. Is it winter time? We are in, assuming we are in October, I think. No, we're in November actually. So yeah, winter's a lot of rain. Pitch gets choppy, but a little bit muddy. And we seem to be coping okay with it. We're not dominating teams like we were before. Martial in on goal. And finally, he gets a one-on-one. Now, I have changed his training a little bit to focus more on one-on-ones. And he would have missed that a few games back. But not this time. So hopefully, I think that's what our problem has been. We've had a lot of one-on-ones where we've not... that's a very good goal, though. Well, we've not been putting them away, but we have done this time. Well done, Martial. And Victor's on his way again. He plays it into the centre to Berisha. I do apologise about... Oh, it's a very good goal there, but I do apologise about the sirens going on outside. It's a little bit manic out there, but it's a goal review, so hopefully they'll disallow it and we'll keep a clean sheet. It looks like it's been disallowed. I don't know why, though. There's nothing wrong with that, I don't think. He's not interfering, but it's a high time that... things like that have gone our way. And why are we playing like that? We need to do something about that. I need to have a look at the team instructions. I don't like playing it out like that. Especially when there's players very, very close proximity to our defenders there. Fred out wide to Dalot. It's a beautiful ball. Dalot, are you going to cross it? He does. Back post. Rashford doesn't quite get there, but he does pick it up in the end anyway. And then plays it into Pogba. And we'll play it all the way back because that's what we do. Maguire just... Whoa! That's not what we're after at all. De Gea plays it up to Fred. Calmly plays it to Pogba over the top. And now Martial. Wow. That's poor. I am going to take Martial off and I'm going to bring Haaland on in the second half. Purely to play against his old team. And I find that... Oh, Dave! De Gea gets it just in time. Well played, sir. Rashford. Yeah, I find that players playing against the old clubs seem to play it really, really well. And yeah, that didn't go quite well, did it, Martial? Let's not play against the feet. You're supposed to go around the goalkeeper, which I have asked you to do a lot more. So better one-on-ones, but also go around the goalkeeper. So we're almost there. Can we get one goal in? Barbosa with a beautiful header at the back. And it looks like it's offside. It's a goal review. I think the linesman's flag was up. Yeah, they're all sitting offside there, look. All three of them. It's a great goal, but very, very poor. Real Madrid 3-0 up. Under has scored a hat-trick. Appreciate your efforts. Let's start the second half again. And I said I did want to change, which I am going to do now. Martial, you can come off. I'm going to bring Haaland in. He's looking rather tired though, but I am going to stick him up front now. They tend to do better against their old clubs, so they've got points to prove. Haaland looks very, very tall. I wonder how tall he is, but that's great movement from Haaland. Oh, maybe it's the case he doesn't want to score against his old club because he knows they're going out. 5 minutes of added time. We're almost there now, and that should be it. We have qualified for the next round, and that will be guaranteed now. 56% possession. Fernandes and Martial scoring 10 minutes. And then we've had nothing after that. Real Madrid. Oh, wow. 10-0. You're having a laugh. We've got Man City coming in a couple of days. We'll get along to that and we'll see you guys in a few seconds. We are struggling at right back, to be perfectly honest with you. Twanzebe can play there, so he is going to be playing there. So he's going to be playing alongside Skriniar, Maguire, Shaw in front of De Gea in goal. Pogba, Fosu-Mensah and Neves in the centre. Just a little bit struggling through midfielders. I was expecting to have McTominay back, but he's not yet fit. We've got James on the right, Sancho on the left. Then we're going to have Haaland up front. We have got Martial on the bench. Same with Rashford and Fred. Let's kick off. We're at the Etihad. Let's see if we can grind a result here. A result would help us immensely. Let's straight into the tunnel. Send the assistant and let us kick off. And let's hope and there's no kick-off highlight, which isn't okay, I guess. And we're straight into nearly 10 minutes gone already. And as it stands, we're not top. We are joint top with Liverpool, who are yet to play. So a win here will send us top. And then it'll be the onus on Liverpool. It's at half-time. Nothing has happened whatsoever. 4 shots, 3 on target. I can't ask for more than that, but I would have liked to seen a highlight. Twanzebe's made 4 mistakes already. Pleased with the way things are going. Keep it up. I can't complain, not with that at all. And Dan James is injured, so I'm going to have to pause it now. Oh dear. It's not looking great at all, is it? There's only Chong, really. Barbosa or Chong? I'm going to bring Barbosa in. Can play there. There we go, just a straight swap. Still with 40 minutes to go. We have got a highlight, the first highlight of the game. And it goes Man City's way after we had the ball. And Bernardo's just straight through the middle. This isn't great. Absolutely not great. And that's come from our mistake. We were in their half with a throw-in. And is that Harry Kane? And Bernardo just comes straight through 4 of our players. It's a great goal. But that I'm not impressed with. I'm going to shout at them and demand a little bit more. I'm just going to pause it. I'm going to change it formation. Fosu-Mensah can go back up there, and we're going to bring in Pereira. Fernandes is not fit enough at all. Ruben Neves, you can go back up to DLP. We're just struggling there. That's what's happening. Haaland and Sancho, they're not really playing well at all, so I'm just going to bring Rashford in as well. 3 substitutions, half an hour to go. Hopefully we don't get any more injuries, because that is going to really be a pain. Shout at them again. Show some passion. Man City with the ball now. So they're going to go ahead of us. Maybe, I think. I didn't see the table. But Bernardo again. That's a very, very good clearance. Shaw getting in front of whoever it was coming on the right hand side back post. But 15 to go. And we just... What was that? Another stop. We just can't get hold of the ball. Only 55,000 at the Etihad though. We do bring 3,000 away with us. I'm not going to go attacking. I can't go attacking. We have dropped to 3rd spot on goal difference, and Sterling comes in, and we do clear it once again, and for some reason we just can't get the ball. After a great away win at Salzburg, we just seem to be hitting a spot against the top teams, Liverpool and Man City, no doubt. Two of our biggest rivals. Loss won't be so bad because we're early in the season, but it's not going to help our confidence any at all. Maguire, De Gea. Let's get that ball up then. We've got 10 minutes. I could feel a mistake coming along. Played it out wide to Barbosa. Nice. Cuts inside. Brilliant. It's a through ball. No. Neves to Pogba. Back to Neves. Over the top to Tuanzebe. He's found his way up there. Yes! Tuanzebe with it. And Haaland scored. Oh my yes! What a finish. And what the hell Tuanzebe was doing on that right hand side. He's there, look. He's just ran from over there. He's come all the way down here. Beautiful ball. And Haaland, what a finish. And do we change it back or do we leave it as it is? I think we played better when we have got an attacking midfielder in there. We're going to leave it as it is unless we concede a goal here, and that will do it. Just as we go get one back, we concede one. Fernandinho. Oh, come on. This is absolutely poor. We just get ourselves back in the game. Free header, sure on the line. He does nothing to attempt to try and stop that. Unless we get something here. Maguire out wide to Rashford. Get it in the box. Back post. Nobody there. And they just come away with it. We should have tackled there. And there. It's a great tackle there from Tuanzebe. I bet he's thinking, I'm not playing well. I don't like this position. I've done all I can. I've got an assist. And we're going to lose it. That's a good save, or it's just gone over. This isn't great stuff, guys. That's it, full time. I am so angry. Just as we get back into the game, we go and do that. Disappointing. I'm going to go aggressive. I'm not happy with that result. I can't be happy with that result, and I don't think the board will be happy with that result as well. We lose a Manchester derby. That is not great. 50-50 possession there. That's not too bad away from home, but to think we were level with a couple of minutes to go and we could concede another late goal. James is injured now. He's going to be out for 2 weeks. Wonderful press conference. I'm not even going to talk to them. We're losing against the big teams, and we've got a really good side as well. We'll just play these games as well and we'll find out what the table looks like. But we play against the top teams and we just cannot do anything about it at all. We get hammered by Liverpool. And we just lose to Man City now as well. Liverpool went to the table. We are now 4 points behind Liverpool. Alright, it's not too bad. I thought it might have been 6. We're behind on goal difference to Man City and we've dropped. Tam are just behind of Arsenal, Chelsea. Tottenham are lying in 11th position. So they're 10 points behind us at least anyway. Any other big teams down here? Leeds are just above the relegation. We've got Reading, Burnley and Watford propping up. Watford I saw we had next, haven't we? So after another good run, we carried it on against Salzburg and then we lose a big one against Man City. Not the best. We've got Real Madrid. So we're going to play the Watford game and then we're going to come back and we're going to play the Everton and we're going to play the Real Madrid game. That probably decide who finishes top of the group. So if you enjoy that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe. Click that notification button as well if you don't want to miss an episode. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.